Welcome back to Pops and Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as Quizquiz. We're going for Quizquiz Pro Quo. We have to, well, play as Quizquiz, obviously, and move our capital over to Anjou, France, which does require beating up the French at some point. And we just had a battle against two huge Europeans, which we won, but it wasn't particularly fun, especially since my diplomatic technology is not quite up to snuff. And that influences the power of my boats. And I know their ships. But I'm going to keep calling them boats because I'm just that kind of person. We also have a thing. Where a few things going on. One is that I want to move my trade capital Chesapeake Bay, so we can have a bit more of that trade pie. But we can't do that while at war. I'm not 100% sure that that's actually going to work, but I do certainly hope so. We also, I think, over fleet limit. Yeah, but just a tiny bit now. We lost a bunch of trade boats. We built a bunch of carracks, but losing those trade boats made it somewhat digestible. Although having more trade boats obviously would also be nice. Speaking of, we should have our admiral there to make me a tiny bit more money. I do not want to lose admin power or legitimacy. Full price tax modifier guy? I think I'm going to give up that legitimacy. It's preposterous. Also, I really want my heir to succeed me anyway, don't I? I'm not piecing out the English West Indies because I would love to take a bit more land from them, so we can finally embrace our institution. And these French folks over here kind of think that we aggressively expanded and that it would somehow reflect badly on them if we took more land or something along those, something stupid like that. See there, they would be annoyed. There they would be even more annoyed. And here they would be medium annoyed. At the end of the year, we can certainly take Maguana, but I wouldn't mind having more, even more. Huastek declared war on the Wichita, citing Maya Federation as their casus belli. Now that's a new one, at least to me. Who's the Huastek? Declared war on Wichita. I want to eat Wichita. You. Okay. I don't think I can see what the unification war. I might put them into one thing if they lose. That would be weird. And somewhat interesting, but weird nonetheless. Come on with these scores. I'm tempted to go to speed 5, but I'm getting close to that dip power thing. And there's call for pizza. I think we just grab another piece of land and then we're good here. I assume subjugating the Fudges. Oh, I can't even do that. The Colonial Nation. Also, I assume that it would make the French angry nonetheless. But so close to being able to take the center of trade here. But this is fine, and then I think I just do like mean things to them. I pillage their capital. It does cost me a bit of dip, but I gain 4 development. That should be worth it. Then make you steer that trade to me. And I make you pay me war reps, and I make you give me ducats. Yeah, that's the amount of ducats I wanted. 118% war score, sounds great game. Just groovy. There we go, 100. Oh, that's France. Wait, didn't I? Does pillaging capture generate aggressive expansion? It does. I guess I'm not pillaging their capital then. That's a shame. It's a lot of development for very little war score. But I don't want the French on their side, and I would rather have this development rather than the other one. I can still take Higway? What? How little war score is Higway? crazy 1%. But it's still going to bring the French to the parapet here. It does, yeah. So let's not do that. Let's just do this, maybe this. Sure. Give me all your stuffs, well, other ones I can afford to take. Core the place. And then surely, don't call me Shirley, we're going to get into a situation where we can finally take that institution when those cores come in. I probably can't mirror you because, well, how old are you, Spoko? You are 14, I think. Just say so, right? I know what the age 44 is, but I assume the person that counts is the age 14. I'll accept. Also gives us bonus improved relations, which actually reduces aggressive expansion faster, which is nice. Okay, survived that European war, now we just need to win that French war. Somehow. Embracing that institution would help a lot, would go a long, long way. To then taking tech, to then beating up the Europeans. Are you focusing any suppression around here? No, you don't need to. So I think I'll give you a leader. If you drill. And you cannot even drill because you are mercenaries. You? Do we have any unrest issues around here? That does not seem to be the case. So drill for me. Good. I think I should be repaying some of these loans. We'll also have to continue paying the interest of 4%. But this were 1% loans. Well, I'll repay as much as I can. And I'll extend you, and I'll extend you. It is going to make taking the institution a bit more difficult, because that's going to cost us a bunch of money too. I could stop rooting out corruption for a bit. Yeah, I mean, as much as I don't love having corruption, I think having the money to pay for technology to then get less corruption is a good thing. Let's try for that. Give me those cores. Please tell me that they're enough. Oh, so I should have read that Wichita message. Something peaceful. You're still in that war though. I quite often click through messages when there's multiple ones. That's a bad habit I should try to get rid of. What are you? Are you my cogs? Yeah, I'm gonna keep you unmothballed, I think. It's not a ton of money. And it would be... I might have to move those troops on short notice. Oh, being at peace, I can now move my trade capital. That's kind of why I peaced out. Let's have a look. Right now I'm making 20 ducats from trade. Now what I want to do is move my trade capital over here into Chesapeake Bay, which Manhattan is, right? Yes. I guess I can put it into Boston. No, I can't. It's a colony. It's uncolonized land. Fine. Put it into Manhattan. I think this is going to become a trade center anyway with the estuary in there at some point. So move my main train city. It costs me a bit of dip. Well, 200 is not nothing. Let's say I'm making 20 ducats. 20.09 ducats. Move my trade. Center of trade thingy, mabob. Then you need to steer trade, but you don't know that that's a possibility yet. So we're going to have to give it 1 monthly tick, I think, for this guy to understand. Cabinet of Curiosities. Buy that innovativeness. Or get a free temple. Kind of tempted by that free temple, honestly. Because we want money right now and not spend money. And innovativeness is not going to transfer me. Take the temple. Now, monthly tick, and I should now be able to tell you to transfer trade power. If I can. Then hopefully in the next monthly tick we're gonna see an upsurge. Can have a look at it already. There we go. Still 20 ducats? Really? Same freaking difference? We have a nice percentage of trade in here. It's a good amount. I do wonder, maybe another month will help. I feel like I should have more there. But no. For now it is equal. Which is not awesome. Because we did spend 200 dip on it, right? Then again, the dip was about to overflow, so it's not the hugest issue ever. Ungraceful natives have died. Good. We're quite ungraceful. Can't stand that. Come on with those cores. I think the cores will do it. Converted heretics. Convert me more heretics. We should have enforce going on, and we do, so get it done. Come on, Eileen. 99% on Zui. I'm gonna probably... Wait, did this not... Oh no, this, the percentages here don't change. I think I have to core the state stuff too, right? Because otherwise, when Haiti is stated, so is Dominica. Well, fudge. The Greater Antilles are not. Which should help. Yeah, I know, governing capacity, it's all sad. Terrible and sad. Does stating alone do it? No, right? We need to also core it, I think, to get them below 50. Then again, what are they on at now? 80. Can't be lower than 40. So I think next month might put a stop to this. Let's make our new trading capital at least have a seat in parliament. Not that it actually matters where the capital is, I don't think. As long as it's in the specific trade node. Another colony done. That gives me another border to the Illinois. Do I have? I do. Oh, I'm already building a spider on you. That's excellent. So I can just immediately claim this place. And consider where else we're gonna colonize. Now it feels like Chesapeake Bay might be the most important point right now, because there's a lot of money in there. So I think I want to take like Massachusetts. No, I don't have any folks around. But you can walk over to Massachusetts. Good old Commonwealth. And not the evil kind that we have to fight in our Genoa campaign. But the good kind. One with Boston in it. Get you over there. And buy a base tax for manpower. Yes, please. Monthly tick. There we go. No, that's not what I was looking for. 9.7%. Deep breath. So you are not at floor, neither you, or any of you. So I think state-wise we've done what we can. I could just reduce autonomy in a place here. Generate a bunch of unrest among people that already rebelled. Maybe find a high development place, if that's a thing that exists. Oh, you're already unrestful. But I guess then you're just gonna pop and then that's fine, right? So if I take this, decrease autonomy, you're gonna be super unrestful. But maybe next month you're gonna tell me that this is fine? I hate that I can't vote these over. Guess those Cuban separatists are gonna be where? Jamaica, Sui, or Jaquimo. Okay. Jamaica. I'm gonna send half of you to Jamaica and half of you to Sui, just so we're ready. Hope that that monthly tick tells me that that was enough. Don't think it did. Might be a money thing. Total of 10%. Yeah, it cost 2,400. It cost a lot of ducats. That's a lot of ducats. Suppose I'll just take some loans. I don't like it at all, but I really want that institution. And it's not going to spread anywhere to save me money. Except for here, but that's not really a place. Yeah, I think loans are what we need here, as much as I hate it. Go up to 2,000 ducats and embrace. And I don't think I actually lose anything. Well, obviously I lose things taking loans, but having paid back the loans before and now doing this, I don't think cost me anything. There's my institution. Embrace it. And then spend that dip. Woof. Do you want to keep going through mill? No, I kind of want to go back to being ahead of time if that's possible. On that military. Get you in there, and I'll get you in there. Merge. And now, there was some reason I wasn't coring before. What was it? Oh, my, the thing I can never remember the name of, this governing capacity, even though it's right on the screen. How close am I to getting that freaking extra piece of governing capacity from being an empire? 950. Not there yet. And I'm gonna take 12, we'll do it. I don't need to do this. Maybe I just don't for now. There's no overextension from these territorial cores. Maybe just save on that admin. Now, how's that widget war going? It ended. Jackie is a tributary state. Oh, didn't realize you could make tributaries over here. So you must have won that war against Twastek? Let's grab another round of best guess. Would have liked to know about the outcome of that war. If only because I don't know the casus belli and how it works. Oh, my game is chopping. Probably see that on your screens as well, don't you? Okay, a debate. Advisor cost reduction. Well, that's a bit of a sad debate, isn't it? Oh my. Sailor recovery speed, recover naval morale, whatever. Advisor cost, yeah, sure. Income from vassals, I mean, we're probably making some money from our vassals. What's that, 4 ducats? Adding 10% to that is not particularly interesting. 5% even? Gee. Culture conversion cost, I'm not going to do that. Attrition, land maintenance. So are we paying more on land maintenance or on advisors is kind of the question, isn't it? Paying a lot more on land maintenance. A lot more. So I guess the quartering of troops is more useful. Oh wait. That's an interesting hidden effect there. How interested am I in eating up my vassals? I mean, I kinda am. But I also kinda have diplomatic issues already. And this will cost me a ton, right? If I were to annex you, well, you won't tell me. 189, I'm gonna spend a month without a thing going in Parliament. It's not great. Oh, it gives me yearly corruption. We'll be fine, surely. What I want to see is whether how much you would cost. Cost me 800 ducats to annex Quizquiz. And less for the others, of course. By ducats, I mean dip. Obviously. I do think I want to keep going through the dip tech here. And through the admin tech. Try to not have unbalanced research anymore. And I don't. God, that covered with the naval morale. I want to keep taking tech. That means I'm not annexing. Which means I'm not doing this. Wait, these changed. Oh, you can wait and get new ones. I never knew. Now these I could get into. Finding up on universities would be nice, but I just took tech. I should have taken this before taking tech. I think I'll take the colonist. Sure. It might not be the best. We learned our army traditions Atta Garbage, but we're actually almost at 40 now. It's gonna drop down like nobody's business. Which... This sort of make me think that we might want to not, well, just spend it. Could get rid of our army reformer, which is a what person? A morale of armies person, which I do like having. Where are you? Oh, you're cheaper. That's why. This is gonna be the usual thing where I don't want any of these things. 2 legitimacy, yes, fine. 5 prestige, totes. I lose professionalism. Not in love with it. I do like my professionalism. Take sides, yes. Crown lands use. It's not a lot of crown land. We haven't done any taking of land in a while. I just want to jerk these folks around a bit. Got a 38% crown land and then give some away. Deal with this. Support populace, government reform progress. Super close to our next thing, which we probably do. Oh yeah, I certainly, absolutely do want. So that's a no. Local autonomy and not away. Yes, you can have it. But now I'm kind of in a spot where I want nothing of this. Could take the corruption and pay it off. Fine. I'm gonna drop my army reformer. We're just gonna have to hire somebody else. And we're close. It's probably 2 more clicks. 1 more click, okay. Then I think I do want to go back to paying for my corruption. I do not like being corrupted at all. And let's not pay through the utter nose, but seems kind of fine. And then still want that Miltech, which means I want to hire a new advisor, of course. Yeah, okay, discipline I take. Essentially no loss there except for a bit of money. Illinois, I can take the Sioux, which essentially means I can take more stuff from the Illinois in the future. Fine by me. This game's being so choppy, what the heck? Choppy, choppy. What's my computer saying? Sorry, but this CPU, I'm just gonna pop up my CPU load on the other screen. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Huh. I'm gonna restart after this recording, hope that that helps. Completed doing new. Is there anything else utterly ginormous over here in the new colonies? New colonies? 13 colonies. That's what I was looking for. But sure, new. Very new. Much new. Ungraceful natives. Oh no! Not ungraceful. That's the worst. Worst kind of natives. Core coming in. Rebels popping up. These are going to be Cubans, I'm pretty sure. 9,000 Cubans. Should be utterly fine. Just crunch them. And keep on your merry way. Second rank great power. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Just need that one good war against the French. Scotland and Friesland are not gonna come in. How's the French Navy looking anyway? Just out of interest. France. 8 heavies, bunch of lights. Claims our morale is better, but that's because their maintenance is down. Our tradition is much better, but we need that technology to really be competitive. Certainly do want to be competitive. Oh, I have that extra colonist I paid for. I never took. I never used. That's what time I say. Spain attacking the Huastec. Well, Rip Huastec is fine. This is a half-price fort defense person. Probably don't need you. Grab that defensiveness in Tetonkarok. Ah, no, I don't need that at all. I'm gonna grab the half-price person. I probably won't hire him. Although I wouldn't mind some extra mill power. But I do also like having the extra discipline. Is this actually the place I'm colonizing? No, what am I colonizing? Oh, I'm colonizing that place. Wait, Massachusetts? Didn't I send a guy to Massachusetts? Did I misclick? So I'm doing that place, which doesn't have a person on it. I'm doing that place, which does. This place, which does... Question mark? Yes. And Yatkin, which does. I must have failed to send the guy to Massachusetts. Because that's a confirm button, essentially, and I sometimes don't hit that. Next colony is going to be Massachusetts. Hopefully. Massachusetts. Still in a bit of a adrenaline high from that Portuguese war. I think that's why the game's chugging so much. It's also recovering. How much dip do I need for this? 495. And 598 mil. Here are the rebels. Oh, 2 places. Fancy. Means I didn't need to move my troops. You don't need to do this. Oh, but Barracuda here has some rebels on it. So I'd ship over. And you probably... that place is a bit unrestful. For reasons. Disappointed! Oh no. So ungraceful. How dare they? Convert some heretics. And a bunch of natives. Which should all get crushed here. Now, where's my tech at? Where's my technology? Super close. One more tick on the mill, maybe two? Probably two. Yeah. And go. Take mill tech. Be ahead of time again, stop draining that innovativeness. Also we get new infantry. And a better fort level, which is medium cool. I don't think we're very good at combat stats offensively, so I think I'm gonna go with the Creek folks rather than the slightly more aggressive Native American Arquebusier. I like military thinker. Oh. Screw you, game. Honestly. I mean, it's a nice event and all, but giving me minus 10% mill tech cost right after I take mill tech? That's just mean. Get those hussars in there. Winged or otherwise. Let's hope we don't immediately get some natives, but we just had a bunch of natives uprisings, we're probably fine. Lose money, lose prestige, make the clergy happy. No, they can have influence, it's fine. That's quite alright. You are on suppression, so I know you're not. You should be though. Should you? Oh no, Barracuda is fine now. Oh, we just probably had the conversion going on there. So you can just drill then. And we should put a cut into this video for sure. Let's just grab this dip tech and then put a cut in here. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, then please do hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Anything at all you would like to say to me, you can say to me down there in that comment section. Thank you for watching and see you next time.